have written this checkout form where users can enter their shipping address, and they can also enter a message if the order is a gift. Except I would only want to display the gift message input when the gift wrap Boolean input is selected. And for now, it's always displayed. So this is a common use case where you want to show or hide an input based on the value of another one. Let's see how to achieve that in practice. So this is my checkout form. It's using the simple form component. And you can see that the Boolean input here uses the gift wrap source, and the gift message input is extracted into its own component. So how am I going to hide it unless the gift wrap is selected? For that, I'm going to use the use watch hook. And use watch comes from the React Hook Form library. So I'm going to import it from React Hook Form. Right, and now if gift wrap is true, I will return the text input, otherwise I'll return null. Let's see how that works. So now gift wrap is not checked. If I click on it, the gift message is selected. So it works. So I can now enter a gift message, and it will be saved with the rest of the code, right? So when I look at here my console, I can see that the message has been sent with the actual create data provider.create call. But there is a problem. If I unselect the gift wrap and select it again, you will see that the gift message here is still entered. That's the old value. And that's because when I hide the input, React Hook Form doesn't unregister the input and keeps the value in the form state. So I should update my form here to add the should unregister option. And now when I enter the form, I remove it, and sorry, I should refresh it. If I enter a message and remove it, it's not kept in memory anymore. So when I submit an order, and no, I've changed my mind, I don't want to send a message, and now I submit, I can see that the data does not contain any gift message. So this is the use watch hook. The drawback of this hook is that it forces you to extract the component to another component. You cannot use it directly because it's using the form context, and so it has to be called from within a simple form. Fortunately, React Admin has a shortcut that lets you read the form state without extracting the component, and this is called the form data consumer. And form data consumer is a component that uses a render prop approach. So it will expect a function as child, and this function will receive the form data. So I can just paste this here and say that if form data dot gift wrap, I will return the text input, otherwise I will return null, and I should not need the gift message input anymore. I can remove it, and form data consumer needs to be saved properly. Let me check something's wrong. Right, I don't need this parenthesis here. Now setting again, and the form is working just like before, hiding the input when I don't need it. So this is the form data consumer component from React Admin, and now I don't need the use watch anymore. So this is it. How do you hide an input based on the value of another one? You can use form data consumer and do it right inside a form, or you can use watch from React Hook Form. And that's it for today. As usual, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and until then, happy coding.